Hi, my name's Eleni. I'm from Yoga Hari Healing and I'm a family constellation facilitator, an individual and couples therapist, and a yoga teacher. But today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about family constellation work, which is a profound healing modality that looks at uncovering and exploring unconscious and conscious traumas that we carry individually as a result of the families that we've grown up in. It really looks at intergenerational trauma to uncover family dynamics and disruptive attachment patterns which impact us individually, but also impact the way we relate to others and how we relate to the world around us as well. So often people ask me, what is family constellation work? Well, it's a psychodynamic, somatic, and almost a spiritual approach to looking at these hidden or well-known traumas that we carry around through our family lines. And traditionally, it's done within a workshop environment. So the person that's having their issue or their family constellated will be sitting within a circle with other workshop participants and will be sitting at the head of the circle with the facilitator, where they will talk very, very briefly about the issue that's impacting their life right now. Depending on what they say, the facilitator will then ask the person having the issue constellated to pick other workshop participants to represent themselves and their families. The person having their issue constellated will then position these people in the inner circle according to where they feel that they should be. They then sit down at the front of the circle, and then the facilitator will look at how they've placed other workshop participants that are referred to as representatives. And the way that people are standing, where they're looking, what they're experiencing will give the facilitator some really rich information about what's happening within that family system. The facilitator will then go up to each representative and just ask them, what are you feeling in your body? Tell me what's happening in your body. The representative will then explain things, whatever they're feeling. So it could be they're feeling like their hands are really hot and they feel like they have to shake their hands. This information will be will indicate an emotion or an experience that they're having. And basically the whole constellation will then unfold according to what people are feeling in their body somatically. And any impulses that these representatives have. So a representative may have an impulse to move away from the circle or maybe to get a little bit closer to another representative. And again, this information will really reveal what is happening for that person within that family system. So the whole constellation unfolds from people's somatic experience. So what can family constellations help us with? Well, initially they can help us feel our suppressed emotions, not just feel them, but express them as well, because often they're so deeply repressed that we haven't got access to them. And when they come up through our representatives, we can see more clearly and gain insight into what our deep psycho-emotional experiences are. They can also help us understand what has been the cycle of abuse, either physically, sexually, or emotionally, or verbally through our family system and how that gets carried over intergenerationally. It also helps us gain insight into how unconsciously we carry out the unmet desires and dreams of our parents. And when they have been unmet in their own lives, we somehow want to fulfill and live out those dreams, which often make us forget about our own desires and dreams. It can help us reveal how we treat our children differently in our family systems, because often some children need more than others in family systems, but that always impacts children in some way. Another big question that I often receive from people is, well, what would the outcome of a family constellation be? So I would say that family constellation is not a quick fix to all your emotional problems, but it can definitely help contribute to healing psycho-emotional wounds and unmet needs. So you can really expect to have a better understanding of your family dynamics, the ability to be able to pause before emotionally reacting, You might even experience less emotional reactivity and triggering when around family members or when dealing with really emotional content in regards to family and even personal relationships. It can really also help you understand your parents' own journey, and as a result of that, there tends to be a bit of a softening towards parents, which is massive. And it can also help us attune to what our own emotional needs are and to help us look after our own emotional needs, but to also recognize that we also have our own psycho-emotional limitations, and it helps us really accept that about ourselves. And when we do accept that about ourselves, we really begin to experience a sense of I matter and a sense of really deep self-worth. So if this conversation has sparked your curiosity about family constellation work, I will be holding a workshop on the 22nd of July at Prana House in Melbourne. You can book for the workshop through the Prana House website, pranahouse.com.au, or you can visit my website and book directly from there, yogaharihealing.com. I look forward to seeing you there and supporting your healing journey through this profound work. See you there.